I was thinking about it on the way in this morning. It was just almost getting choked up over how, work with these guys for this long, and it was the sharpest group of people I've ever worked with in my life. They were just unbelievable.
This was kind of the model or the mold that started everything.
I am really blown away at the history of Hardee. A lot of people don't realize it, but this was the second one that was ever built. So this was an experiment to see if combined cycle would work.
They told us it was going to be a really special place, state-of-the-art, natural gas combined cycle with small, self-directed, multi-skilled work teams.
This whole concept was all about teamwork. You usually have maintenance and operations, two different things.
The whole idea, the team concept, getting technical people and then training them to be operators, the combined cycle itself, it hadn't been done.
So we had to learn how to run a power plant, and none of us knew how.
But the basic concept was solid.
They had it on paper, on a drawing board, what they thought it was going to be like. They gave us all the prints, and we went and commissioned it, and we figured out a way to make it work.
Another thing that I'm proud of for us, the manager we had, he let us order all the equipment and the tools and everything. So we were very instrumental in picking what tools we wanted. They used our tool list to expand to the other plants.
How we manage the plant, how we operate the plant, when we first started 30 years ago, we did our best and we were kind of winging it. In the early days, it wasn't always smooth sailing.
We were learning and they were learning, and we worked all the bugs out.
I guess when you're in the storm, so to speak, at the time, you don't think about it. It was just us, it was kind of like, when we hit a problem, it was kind of like, look around, there wasn't nowhere else, so we just tackled that problem head on.
Sometimes we wonder how we're ever going to get through this, but every challenge we've ever had, we've figured out a way to get through it. For 30 years now, that's been true.
So this is the warehouse. This is a huge part of our work and business here, is all the parts and pieces here. You'll notice how everything's nice and well laid out. We got pins labeled and everything. That's all because of Felix right here. This is his home right here.
Yeah, we're in Felix's territory right here.
Yeah, I don't know what we would have done without Felix.
He's indispensable.
Yeah. We had a problem with a little check valve over there, and we were like pulling it apart, going to see if we could fix it or whatever, and Felix walks up and says, well, I know where one of those is at. He walked over here to the whole assembly right there, we just need one piece out of it. I was like, wow, man, you know how much time you just saved.
My favorite thing in here is I love the people. They're always just like a family here.
Some of the folks here I've worked with, they've had children born, gone through all the way to the point to where I saw them when they were born, and now they're getting married. What a great experience to have in a lifetime, work with folks like that.
It made it hard to ever want to leave,
This is a good one here. This was the first turbine outage that we performed here on site. Self-performed. We manned it with all O&M techs that were here. There I was on the turbine crew. Matt Drennan's on the turbine crew right there. Tommy Edwards, he's still here. Rob Townsend, we talked to him earlier, he's still here. There's another picture of Rob. So a lot of these folks are still here, and this was the first turbine outage we did. This was in '93.
All the plants in Invenergy have a little Hardee in them. All our procedures, basically the operating procedures we wrote.
Tons of truth to that. I mean, there's other plants you go to and you see documents, and this looks exactly like Hardee's.
I read through it, and every once in a while there's either a paragraph or a sentence or something else that says, I wrote that.
Not many people get the opportunity to be a part of something as good as this was.
20-year mark didn't hit me, 25-year mark, 30-year mark is kind of hitting a little bit now.
There comes a time where you're that guy. You're that old guy, and you're looking back, it's like, well, and you never thought it was going to happen to you.
And it feels like it was like that. That's really how it happens.
It's just really an honor to do the job, and I just want to do a really good job.
I don't want to be doing nothing else.